Hey guys, this is Brian, aka Texas Treasures, and today I'm bringing you another What Sold video. These are my top 10 sells of the past week. I am a full-time reseller. I sell on eBay and Poshmark. I want to show you my 10 best sells. I do this to help you figure out what you might want to consider sourcing. Also, I do this to keep track of what's selling for me and the trends that are working. I start at the least and I'm going to finish at the best sell. So make sure you stick around all the way till the very end to see the most profitable sell. All 10 today are from eBay. I did sell several shoes on Poshmark this past week, but my 10 highest sells are all coming from eBay. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. And as always, if you find this content helpful, smash the like button, subscribe for more reselling content, and also comment and let me know what was the best sell you had during this week. All right, all my sells are going to include shipping and handling. So at number 10, I have a pair of Herman Survivor work boots, waterproof, steel toe with shipping. These sold for $52.49. These were on a markdown sale as I'm trying to move out some older inventory. And these do have some wear on them. But as you can see, when you get down to the bottom soles, they have a lot of tread on them. So somebody that's looking for a good deal on a pair of work boots, this will definitely work. And work boots are one of those niches that I'm always on the lookout for, assuming I can get it at the right price. Next up at number 9, we have I call it a bundle. That's more of a Poshmark term, a multi-quantity order here on eBay. One of the good things about niching down, if you have a big store that is centered on a couple of niches, then you will sometimes find people that want to buy multiple items at once, and that's always a good thing. And this person bought 3 pair of women's jeans, a pair of signature Levi Strauss, a pair of Gap 1969, and a pair of Levi's 505. They got good deals on all these. They were $38.76 plus shipping, plus I gave them a discount. So they got 3 pair of jeans for $58.74, including shipping. They got a good deal, and I moved out some inventory, some older inventory that I've had for a little while. Next up at number 7, we have a vintage Walls blizzard proof coverall suit. I put some other keywords in there, put the color green, snowmobile suit, coveralls, and this is men's size extra large. That should have been a little bit higher up in the title. This was a pickup, I think. This was from the Goodwill bins. Probably paid like $5 for this. Had it for a while. Overalls in general are usually something that are good to pick up, and the brand Walls is also a good brand within that niche of overalls and coveralls. So that was a nice sell. Happy to send it on its way to its new owner, probably maybe a mechanic or someone that's working outside. This would make sense. All right, next up at number 7, we have a pair of cowboy boots. These are Justin cowboy boots, men's size 8D. That is a smaller size, which may be why it took a little while for this to sell. It sold on a 30% off sale. The brown leather roper, style number 3425. Botas is the Spanish word for boots. That's a good keyword to use. Really nice pair of boots. And like I said, I don't know if I've said this, cowboy boots are definitely, I find quite a few of them here in Texas, and if I can get these for the right price, I am always looking to pick up cowboy boots because they do sell for pretty good money. That sold for $60.06. Next up at number 6 in the top 10 weekly sales, we have we're going to stick with that Western theme. Here we have a Western pearl snap shirt. This is Scully, men's size extra large with a floral print. Had this real beautiful rose colored pearl snaps, which this is a really unique shirt. Pearl snap shirts are always good items for me to pick up. They sell well. And what I found is the more gaudy, the more intricate the pattern, these seem to sell better than the more generic ones. And that was the case. That was so in this case. This sold with shipping for $61.99, and happy to send it to its new home. Pearl Snap shirts are good items to pick up, and these bolder patterns do tend to do better. Next up, number 5, this was actually returned. I'm gonna be transparent here. When I sold this the first time, here's the good thing, it actually sold for more money this time. It sold for $63.12. I actually had it as, what did I have? I had the wrong fit on here. And the original buyer didn't like it, and it was my fault. So I paid for the return shipping. I paid for their original shipping and refunded them their full money. I own it when I make a mistake. I made a mistake on these. I listed it for a little bit higher, and it sold. A pair of Ralph Lauren wool dress pants. New with tags, size 32 by 30, classic fit. These are classic fit. And I think on the first buyer, maybe I put slim fit, beige in color, and we just have to learn from our mistakes and try not to make them too often. But Ralph Lauren new with tags, wool pants is a nice find. All right, next up at number 4, we have a pair of Allen Edmonds Maritime. I want to say Maritime boat shoes, men's size 13 triple E. We're going extra wide green leather. These shoes, a lot of people pass by these. They do have some wear on them, but they also have some good things going for them. And you could get the leather restore color. Like I'm actually getting some, not this color, but you could get these and finish these up. But what they have is, number 1, they're Allen Edmonds, which are really good shoes. Number 2, the size 13, and especially the triple E, is really desirable. And I'm assuming this green color is also desirable. These sold really quickly. I had these a couple of days, and they sold for $64.86. I'm not scared of picking up some items, even if they're not in mint condition. If some of the other things that has going for it are strong enough. All right. Next up at number 3, we're in the top 3 now, guys. These sold for $74.15, including shipping. A vintage pair of Tony Lama Cowboy boots, men's size 8.5, medium width, brown leather, Western boots. These were on a 50% off sale. I did a 50% off sale on inventory 6 months or older. I probably had this price too high at the beginning, to be honest. And I'm now doing a tiered markdown sale system where once a month I will put items on sale based on how long they've been in my inventory. And like I said, I did anything over 6 months, 50% off sale, and that is really moving some inventory, as it did in this case. Once again, Cowboy boots are good pickups, and Tony Lama is a good brand within that Cowboy or Western genre. All right, next up at number 2, we have a pair of Nikes, a pair of vintage Nike Air Cross trainers, men's size 9.5. I put the style number in there, 305-427-141. And these sold for $80.60. Let's see if we can see the tag on these. Vintage, they were made in February 22nd of 2003. So technically maybe, well, they will become vintage and actually it's 20 years, but close enough. It's a vintage look. Kind of like a dad shoe. Probably should have put that keyword in there when I listed it. I didn't, but they still sold for really good money. Nike is one of my best-selling brands. And in, a vintage or almost vintage shoe is, if it's intact, and this is in really good shape, as you can see the uppers, and the most important thing, you can see the, what we call the nubs, the wear on the bottom, had lots of tread left. So this is definitely a good shoe to pick up. All right, guys, thanks for sticking around. We're now up to the number 1 sale, and I'd like to give kind of a recap. My last week on eBay, I did $3,387 in sales. Poshmark, I don't have that number. Probably several $100s in sales, maybe in the couple low thousands. All right, here we go. Number one, the number one sell of the week. We have another pair of shoes. You can tell as you've seen my other videos, I switched to shoes as my niche. It's a pair of Saucony Switchback ISO running shoes, men's size 11.5 black. These have the what is it? The BOA, where you don't have to tie your shoes. They have that mechanism where it will tighten it for you. And these sold for $100.65. These Saucony were in good shape. As you can tell, especially right there, as you can tell by the bottom tread, look like there's almost like no wear on that. Probably worn once, maybe a couple of times, and somebody got a good deal on these for $100 and change, and it made my sell of the week. Love selling shoes, as you can see. Some other things also sell for good money. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully this will help you find some things when you're out there sourcing. And thanks for sticking around. Smash the like button, subscribe, comment, hit the bell to be notified when new videos are released, and we'll see you on the next video.